What it's like working as a teacher. It's Sunday night. You're already dreading tomorrow. Nobody warned you the job starts on Sunday in your stomach before you've taught a single thing. Monday, you wake up at 5:45. You were up until 11 grading. The grading is never done. It's a tide. You bail water and the water comes back. You stop at the store on the way in. Tissues, hand sanitizer, granola bars for the kids who come in without breakfast. Nobody's paying you back for this. You spend a few $100s a year on a classroom that isn't yours for a salary that doesn't cover it. You get to school at 7:15. Contract says 7:45. The contract is a fantasy. At 8 o'clock, 26 of them come through the door. One of you. One has a nosebleed. One is crying about the bus. One just wants to tell you about his weekend in extraordinary detail. You handle all three before the bell finishes ringing. At 9:30, you're mid-lesson and you teach over the noise. You've taught through drills, through announcements, through a wasp, through a kid throwing up. Nothing stops the lesson. The lesson is sacred and the lesson is always behind. At 11 o'clock, your planning period. 45 minutes. You answer 3 parent emails, make copies, and meet with the reading specialist. You did no planning. You'll plan tonight, after the grading. At 11:45, lunch. 22 minutes by the time you walk them to the cafeteria and back. You eat at your desk. A child knocks because she has nowhere else to go. You let her in. You don't really get a lunch. You haven't for years. At 1 o'clock, the hard part of the day. They're tired, you're tired, and you still have fractions to teach. A kid you've been worried about for weeks finally gets it. You watch it land behind his eyes. For 4 seconds, the entire job makes sense. Then someone glues their hand to a desk. At 3 o'clock, the kids leave. You'd think you're done. You laugh. At 3:30, the staff meeting. 45 minutes, that could have been an email. At 4:30, you leave with a bag full of grading. At 6, you grade at the kitchen table. At 8, you're still grading. At 10, you plan tomorrow. You make about $52,000 a year. Spread across the hours you actually work, it's a number you've decided not to calculate. Some of your former students make more than you now. You taught a few of them math. You set the alarm for 5:45. You go again tomorrow.